A young YouTube celebrity has been arrested along with his manager and another person he works with because of the fact that they've been accused of sexually exploiting a 12-year-old. Now, the guy in question is Fernandez. He refers to himself as Baby Scumbag on YouTube. Interesting.
Might be a clue. And
he's known for his skateboarding videos and also his videos where he approaches women and touches them without them even knowing who he is and without even getting permission from them.
I believe that's normally called sexual assault.
Right, right. But since he's a teenager, I think he got away with it for a while. Now, Fernandez, whose nickname Baby Scumbag, is accused of luring a 12-year-old girl by promising to put her on a non-existent MTV special if she performs sex acts. Fernandez promised to introduce the girl to A-list performers and appear in Fernandez's non-existent MTV special in return for her engaging in sexual acts with not only Fernandez, but also his manager, Jose Barajas, and another person he works with, Keelan Lamar Dad, who's 27 years old. So Jose Barajas and Keelan are both older. They're obviously not supposed to be having sex with minors. The third man charged in the case and a fellow professional skater.
So that's Dad.
Yeah.
Okay, just making that story slightly creepier. So look, if this was a case between a 15-year-old and a 12-year-old, and it didn't involve anything else, it'd be like, wait a minute. I mean, you got to know the laws. I don't know if under a certain age it's illegal by any definition. Can a 13-year-old and a 12-year-old hook up? I don't know, right?
Yeah.
So that one's a little complicated. And yeah, the kid does super questionable things. I mean, he goes up to women and touches them, and everybody gets a laugh out of it. And then since he's popular on Instagram, idiot girls will come and dance in their underwear in his videos. Okay, all that's okay. The sexual assault's wrong. The girls dancing in their underwear, God bless. That's America, right? But to me, the real problem is the older guys. I mean, so this kid's a 15-year-old. He started all this stuff when he was 12. You know, 12-year-olds can be knuckleheads. I mean, are they going to be going through puberty and really horny and doing really stupid stuff? Yeah. Okay, now it doesn't mean that they get to touch women. That's a different issue. But who's encouraging this guy? Who's teaching him, hey, it's okay to touch random women in sexual places when they didn't allow that? So to me, the adults in the story are much worse.
That's exactly right. I mean, first of all, the adults are not supposed to be having sex with a 12-year-old. That's having sex with a minor. Now, all three of them are charged with the same charges, which I think is kind of questionable because I don't think that everyone involved is guilty of the same crime, right? For the reasons that you mentioned now. So all three were charged with lewd and lascivious acts with a child under 14, a felony punishable by up to 8 years in state prison. So I think under the age of 14, there are special laws for minors, right?
So that seems apparent from this story, but I think it's entirely different when a 15-year-old is hooking up with a 14-year-old, or in this case, a 12-year-old even. So that issue is complicated. A 27-year-old hooking up with a 12-year-old, that is not at all complicated. That is a serious, serious crime.
It's disgusting. By the way, I mean, look, the 12-year-old in this story is a victim. Authorities think that there might actually be more girls who fell victim to the same, exploitation. But at the same time, we need to be better about educating young kids about the consequences of falling for these types of things, the consequences of being so obsessed with fame, like being on an MTV show, that you would engage in sex acts with 3 random dudes.
I'm surprised kids even know what MTV is now.
Yeah, I'm actually pretty surprised about that as well.
Yeah. But you're right. It's that thirst for fame. I got to get the fame. But remember, she's 12. What did you know when you were 12? Nothing, right?
I knew that I wasn't going to have sex with 3 guys because they were promising me an appearance on a TV show. And look, part of that has to do with the way I was raised. But also, I feel like with social media and with the internet, more and more average people are getting famous for doing stupid things, right? And so I think kids see that and they want that. And it's important to change the way we educate them so they don't fall victim to stuff like this.